Pikachu, 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 Pika! Hey there, Pyrite. Audio's pretty loud in my ear holes. How'd everything go today? We're jumping right into this. We're not wasting any time. I don't know if there's any other Pokemon here. Holy cow. 24 showings. That's insane. Which sucks because we really like the house. Oh, right. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, a lot of demand for the house. That's crazy. But I guess there's still the big question there of whether the person will move out or stick around for 6 months to a year. Trying to figure out a good place to place this window. It's kind of... That's probably the place. Ugh. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that for sure. Hardwood floors were nice. The kitchen was, yeah. So it sounds like it was a nice, nice place. But unfortunately, when you have that many people showing up to the open house, that makes it tough. Because it means you're not going to get a great deal on it. I don't think there's going to be anything new Pokemon-wise to get here. Slam! Well, it's not going to be too much grinding here. I'm pretty much just checking for any new Pokemon, but I think they're all going to be north past the Nugget Bridge. And I do want to test and see if the same issue for what you call it works here. The Nugget. Because if I can get some extra cash, that'd be nice. But I'm not sure if that's just an issue with what you call it. Fire red, leaf green. Cash moves everything around me. Exactly. And I'm trying to remember Pokemon-wise. It's different for this because obviously it's yellow version. I don't know the team that that our rival is going to have. In the past, I think there's a Pidgeotto. Eevee pretty easy to go down. Because I have double kick. Yeah, that's the only problem with Slam. I think it's like a 70% accuracy or something. Is not great. Great when it hits. I think I'm coming up on Charmander too, though. I believe. Doesn't seem that there's anything new here, so I might just move forward. Yeah, you got to get that Charmander. That's the nice thing about this version. Is you get all 3 starters, so... Name him Crackle? I think that could work. Could go with Crackle. I could name all 3 of them after the Rice Krispie guys. Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Squirtle could be Pop, kind of like a bubble pops. I don't know what Snap would have to do with Bulbasaur, but... Exactly. We don't want to confuse it with that. Vine Whip, Snap, there we go. Yeah. But then I would run into the issue of, would that be like my team? Because that would give me Pikachu, Pidgey, Nidoking, and then the 3 starters. But I don't get the starters. I don't remember where I get Bulbasaur. Alright, we're gonna go up and try to take on Winston. And then we'll take on all the members of the Nugget Bridge. But then we'll come back before we take on the last guy. Swap out my Pokemon with something weak and see if that'll handle it. Ba-da-dum, bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Oh, doesn't have Pidgey. The Pidgey line has got Spearow, which also works. Trying to change it up a bit, I guess. The problem is I don't really have... The nice thing about Sandshrew, though, Sandshrew doesn't have any actual, like... Oh, that did not do much damage. Sandshrew doesn't have any ground attacks, really. Yeah, I might be in trouble here trying to... I should probably swap to something a little more... Oh, boy. We're in trouble. Okay. 21! Oh, nice. Double level up. That's always fun. Later, Rattata. Still got an Eevee, huh? Over here acting like you've got something going on. But then again, I have an unevolved Pikachu, so... Ba 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 da 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 da. Gonna heal up. Alright, so the real question is... Well... That's alright. I'll deposit them later. Do I want to... Oh, I need to get some experience for Pidgey. Pidgey is really falling behind. Kind of a good matchup. I don't have any actual flying attacks yet, but... Because for some reason Gust is not a flying attack. Ooh, one more level and I think Pidgey evolves. I'm gonna get poisoned. Oh, no. I didn't get poisoned. I fully expected that to happen. Still got Pidgey first? Yeah, let's keep that going. Oh. Pidgey versus Pidgey. Battle of the century. Probably gonna have to swap out though, because I don't want to keep a sand attacked Pidgey out there. I see your Nidoran, and I raise you a Nidoking. Oh, you did a whopping 1 damage to me. Here's number 3. I won't be easy. Why are you gonna fight me with Rattatas? I might go back and heal after this battle, though. Take him down, him and his Rattatas. Wow, and that wasn't a crit? Probably should have done quick attack myself on that one. Apparently I should have healed before this. Pidgey's not doing enough damage to take things down yet. Yeah, we'll swap to Zazzle. Certainly can't have too much experience for Zazzle going into the Misty fight. It'd be nice if I had something a little more powerful than Thundershock, but I don't know that Pikachu learns Thunderbolt naturally. Such a happy guy. The thing is, I don't think you have to beat Misty to leave this town. I think you can just skip Misty and come back later. It's a weird little, like, component of the game, I think. Alright, so I beat 3 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's 5 and then the last guy, right? Like, it's not beat 4 and then 5. I'll save before, just in case. Jeez, another Pidgey against Pidgey. Will you stop, like... Oh, well, I did the same thing. It's not what I intended to do. But it evened the playing field a bit. Ooh, I was gonna evolve. A scratch. Huzzah, Pidgeotto! Alright, let's save here. Okay. After this battle, I'm going to go and deposit my Pokemon and pull out a low level and see if that works. Oh, I want to buy Pokeballs before I do that, though. Because if I lose and it doesn't work... I'm going to lose money. So I'll save before I buy the Pokeballs. Is my plan. Do do do. Is there a Pokemart here? I would think there is. Well, that means I have to deposit Pikachu. Just temporarily. You're fine. I think level 4 is my lowest level, so... See how this works. If this works. That's a lot of Pokeballs. Alright, we're gonna go test this out. See if it works. I don't know if it works in this version. I didn't realize I had that much cash. Alright, so I got the nugget. And we'll see if I lose and come back. If it does the same thing. If not, I'll reset and... Oh, that's terrible. Alright, so I have the nugget. Let's see if it does it. Cheese this and get some cash. Huh, no, it doesn't. Apparently you lose. Alright, let's reset. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So apparently it is just in the Fire Red and Leaf Green games. Alright. Well, I'm glad I saved before I bought all those Pokeballs. How many Pokeballs do I actually have, though? 7? It probably wouldn't hurt to have more. Now make sure I get my team back out. Okay. So it's just in the Fire Red and Leaf Green games. That's crazy. In this one, you just lose. Oh. Pidgeotto. Zazzle. Yeah, you're back. Nidoking. I'm gonna have to figure out HMs. I don't love that I have to do that, but that's what I have to do. Alright, so the best thing to do to take on I think I'm going to stick with Pidgeotto first because I would like to have the experience, but that wrap is going to be nasty. I'm going to get hit with it anyway. Alright. Yeah, you mentioned it got patched. It actually got unpatched in the new version, so... Interesting. Alright, Pidgeotto. Do what you do. Well, that was easy. He had 2 Pokemon. That's true. Right. Alright, so I know there are some Pokemon here to catch. I guess I'm not doing the... I wouldn't even know how. I think the Mew glitch requires that guy, but I'm not concerned about that. Fig! Cat's on a mission. The only challenge I'm going to run into is... Am I overpowered for these? Bellsprout! Oh no, I shouldn't be. Quick attack. I might be at a perfect level for these. I'm gonna have to make sure I keep an eye on my Pokemon boxes, though. Let's take a look. I'm guessing since I have Bellsprout, Oddish probably isn't in this game. Oh no, it is. In this area. Okay, for some reason I was thinking if one was in, the other wasn't. I was wrong. And look, it's the next thing I ran into. Yeah, usually you get one or the other. It's all good. Then the question of Abra comes into play. Is that still on this route? It shrieks. What is it? What's that thing from Harry Potter? A mandrake? Don't mandrakes shriek when you pull them out of the ground? I'm really just looking for the difficult one to catch, which is Abra. Weed. Ugh. I hate rapping this game. It's a decent amount of experience that you get for beating them, though. 170. Makes it difficult not to fight them just because of the amount of experience. That's true. Not the baby ones, though. They just paralyze you. Unless they change that, too. I don't think I've seen an Abra yet. What does this do experience-wise? Oh, 156, so that's pretty good, too. Like I said, I don't think I've seen an Abra in my battles yet. Grimer, Onyx, Voltorb, Coughing. Nope. No Abras yet. But I think... What the heck? What are you doing? Causing noise. Yeah, he just knocked something over. Kitty! He just went into the dining room. I missed my chance to pick him up. I'm sure he'll be back over here eventually. He's been the best kid ever, you kick. Yeah, that's what it is. He's over there stuffing his face right now. Come on, are there Abras here? I don't know. Let's just run from these and a few more encounters. If I don't get an Abra, it's not the end of the world. So far, I only know that there are Bellsprout, Oddish, and Pidgeys here. And then it's a matter of actually catching a stinking Abra. Yeah. Always. Always. I'm not sure what I do with my phone, so I can't really look up whether they're in here or not. I don't think that changed between red and blue and yellow. They were always here. But they could have changed that encounter at some point. But at the same time, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time looking for him. Come on, where are you, Abra? And I've always run into one already, so I'm beginning to doubt whether Abra is here. Fig! Nope. He walked right by me again and I missed him. Alright, let me take a second to look and see. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Route 5 south of Celadon. Okay, so I don't think he's where he usually is. Because currently, I'm on Route 24. Alright, so they changed that a bit. Okay. So there is no Abra on this route. I thought there was. I'm gonna go heal, and then we're gonna progress through the trainers that are on that route up above. Alright, so there's 12 in there. I think I can put 8 more Pokemon in there. But if I remember this game right, which I don't think I do, there should be a Charmander right up north here. Yay! Alright, so what did you say? Crackle. Crackle it is. Alright, what is TM45? Thunderwave. Not much use. Not much use. Okay. Swap over to Nidoking, because unless, well, even then, if it has a Machop. Just try to catch another Oddish and name him Weak. Of course he has a Machop. Here I went with this guy, just because I figured out the chances of him having a Machop or Slim, he's probably going to have rock types. Nope. He absolutely has. Ugh. Absolutely has Machops. Machop? 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 Macho? I do not look forward to the generations where Geodudes have sturdy. Let's actually start by taking this guy on. Oh, you're going to see Bill? First, let's fight! Ah, these Onyxes. Why are you not doing more damage? Probably because it's not a stab move. Well, he caught up to Pikachu. You're something. What's that supposed to mean? I guess Pidgeotto's not too far behind either, I don't think. Level 20. Because honestly, it's dumb. Yeah, I guess that's true. And if I remember right, Onix typically has like crazy speed for a rock type too. Oh. Bird versus bird. I think our cat is seeing ghosts. He's just staring at a corner of the room. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not complaining about that. Dad took me on a party at the SSN. No. Slowpoke? Perfect. Come here. Don't just stare at me. Come here. No. Oh. Hey, you. Stay. There he is. Figgy. He's just wandering around the house right now. Oh. He did hurt his nose last night, though. It was very tender to him last night. Yeah. You had a run-in with the glass door. Ugh. No, that's true. Not a single brain cell to lose. That is a truth fact. He's been a bit restless today, though. Kind of wandering around a lot. Oh, do I want popularity? I don't think so. I've never been popular. Why start now? Yeah. That must be it. You unbanned my ban? Yeah, I think that might be what. I think he knows we're leaving. Yeah, that's right. I guess I'll never be popular now. I'm gonna electrify. I can't let now Pidgeotto's close to like running away with it. Ah, the balance of Pokemon. Should just solo the whole game with Pikachu. The only issue I run into is that if I can't handle Misty with the with Pikachu, the only thing I'm going to be able to do is train. I should probably take a look at the Charmander I have. I'm going to have to train a Bellsprout or an Oddish. Nidoking might level up higher than Pikachu here. I really wish Pidgeotto had a flying attack that could hurt. Because Pidgeotto is normal flying, that actually does damage. I guess I should work on training up Crackle, though. I will have a lot of grinding to do that, though. So what's going on with Crackle here? Look at that Charmander! Charmander! Oh, he's already got Ember, so I could actually go and... Nah, I guess we'll wait. He's a cool guy. He's got a girlfriend. That makes him cool. As he throws out a Rattata. Nobody with a Rattata is cool. Oh, his Rattata has Hyper Fang. That does a lot of damage. Ow. Ouchies. We'll keep Pikachu out. Zazzle. Oh, nice. That is a nice crit. I like that crit. Oh, hold on. Let's get that item. It's a little trick that you can do to avoid having to have cut. I need to deposit some stuff. Seismic Toss is never really a good move, I don't think. How am I doing? Well, not wonderfully. This guy knew he had to fight me. He's got the ESPN. Another Ekans. What the heck is the crit ratio in this game? It is backward snake. Oh no! And Arbok is backwards cobra. One sand attack has lowered my accuracy to 0. Oh, there it is. Leveled up to 22 before Pikachu did. That's okay. I don't think Nidoking is ground type. Oh, it is. It's poison ground. Okay. I wasn't sure on that. Shido is backwards Oddish. And Taco Cat backwards is Taco Cat. Okay, so does she have grass type? Or does she have... I'm gonna put Crackle in, hoping for grass types. If it's Clefairy and Jigglypuff, I'm in trouble. Not really. I'll just swap the Nidoking. Alright, so can my level 10 Crackle, which I just got, beat this level 13 Oddish? I don't know. Burn it! Yeah, it can. It just takes a few hits. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get burn cast on it. Look at that. Level 11 already. Burn the weed. Alright, we'll swap over to Zazzle to take on a Pidgey. And if Bellsprout's the other one, we will send Crackle out to handle it. Oh, it's another Oddish. Okay. Gonna burn some more weed. Crit. Nope. No crit. Crit. Still no crit. Still gonna take 4 hits because I don't believe... Oh, no. Nice. Look at that. 2 Pokemon down, 2 levels gained. Pikachu's confused. Pikachu cast confusion on itself. I would prefer to not help him out. Just, you know, let him live with his consequences. I love how it's just assumed that this kid knows how to work this cell separator. 10 years old, you know. No, I don't care about your Pokemon collection. What do I care about that? Because I'm going to get an Eevee, and I'm only going to be able to turn it into one. I don't want to go to a... Come on, Pikachu. Just don't overthink it. Bill's a weirdo. Alright, so do I take on Misty? Or do I spend some time... I should probably spend some time grinding on... grinding Crackle to catch up in levels. With the number of Bellsprouts and Oddishes that show up, it shouldn't be too bad. Or I could just bypass the whole thing and come back to Misty later when I've leveled up some more. That is also an option. Now, I believe Squirtle can be picked up in, what do you call it? I believe Squirtle can be gotten in Vermilion. But I don't remember how to trigger that. I don't know if it's beating Surge, or if it's a number of Pokemon, or does Pikachu have to be a certain happiness? Hey, it looks happy enough. Alright, Crackle. Let's burn some plants. Now remember, kids, only you can create forest fires. Oh, you're burned! It's gonna hurt! Also remember, don't do school, stay on drugs. Don't do those things. I don't want to lose the experience on this, so we will swap over to Zazzle. Wait, a bug is in there too. What did I miss? That was not a lot of experience. And I really don't remember where Bulbasaur is in this. In this game. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna miss it. Level 13. Can I run from this? Yes, okay. It doesn't give enough experience to justify splitting it, really. Oh, now I'm running into nothing but Pidgeys. That's fantastic. But I'm going to need this fire type. Well, not necessarily. What would I need the fire type for? Erica's gym, but if I've got a flying type, that works as well. Ooh, nice critical hit. Oh, terrible critical hit. I gotta go heal. Fire in this game is really only good against grass, bug, and I don't... Well, I think Koga has Venomoth. Hey, Ferrari, how are you, sir? How was your day? Oh, 3 hours of sleep. That's nice. That's probably about what I'm going to be operating on tomorrow, because we'll be flying to Florida. Oof. You had a conference or something that you were going to today or something? Or were you coming back from a conference? I know you mentioned a conference yesterday. Unfortunately, I don't believe that I can teach Dig to Nidoking. For some weird reason, he can learn Earthquake, but not Dig. Oh, okay. In Dallas for the week. Had some good Indian food. Nice! Yeah, my wife and I have talked about doing a trip to Texas, and we were going to probably do that this year, but we really couldn't settle on anywhere in Texas to really go. Like, nothing in our searches really sprung out of something that we felt like we had to see or go to. Not that it's too late to possibly do something like that this year, but because we'll have another vacation later this year, but... But we had tossed around, I think we've talked about it, the idea of maybe doing a cruise, or who knows. Second time in Dallas is nice, but really haven't had much time outside both Dallas-Fort Worth and Love Field and the hotel. What? Love Field? I'm assuming DFW is Dallas-Fort Worth? Oh, the weed is burned! Yeah. Yeah, we had mentioned the cruise thing, but we haven't really seriously talked about it recently. Not to say it's off the plate as a possibility, but we just haven't gone back to discussing it. Disney Cruise. The problem with Disney Cruises is they're so stinking oh, Rope Drop Humor Disney Cruise. Yeah, that's the one that's like fairly cheap, right? But it's like a 2 or 3 day or something. Which Ferrari has mentioned, don't do that. Aside from missing the booking. Yeah, exactly. There is that. But, you know, details. Yeah, and so, you know, we've taken that into consideration. Gotta find us a room. We can just room with Scott. He seems like a stand-up guy. Yeah, they're really expensive. And I would go back and forth on the whole thing with the Disney cruises just because obviously they are geared towards, you know, families with younger kids and stuff like that. So to be around that many kids... Yeah, there we go. Not cruise ship big, but massive ferry. Yeah, I don't know. I've only ever been on small boats, so I'm not sure what the whole cruise experience would be like. Hopefully different than like a ferry or anything like that. But it would be an experience that I'd be willing to try once. But I think if we were to do it, it would be Alaskan. It would be an Alaskan cruise. That's more up my alley than... Yeah. Than like a Caribbean cruise. Ships that are built to basically chew up waves, honestly. You don't even feel the ship rock. And let's be honest, technology and safety... That's... well, I would certainly hope so. But you know what's really impressive when you think back to the Titanic? That to this day, the pool is still full. That sucker stood up to, like, a lot. Yikes! Fresh seafood in the restaurant, you're right. See, that's a man that appreciates bad humor. The Fred, yeah, swims right up to your table. Lobsters that were uncooked in the kitchen that night. Hey, they were... they were released back into the ocean. Oh, level 16. For some reason, I thought he evolved at 7 or 18. But I'll take it. Charmeleon! Wonder where that cat settled. You really gotta look at the bright side of all these circumstances. There you go. Yep, that's what it was. Somebody... Animal rights activists. Now, PETA would more likely kill the lobsters. They wouldn't have gone through all that trouble to free them. Now, they could have. That's possible. It's quite possible. It's all a conspiracy theory. No, if you know the history of the Titanic, you know who caused it to sink. The founders of the Federal Reserve. The Kraken, yeah. Davy Jones. The back sprite for Charmeleon in this game is the roughest. The Black Pearl, it did. Yep. Just have to decide how far I want to actually grind on this. Like, do I want to take Charmeleon up to 20, or should I just, like, go, like, 17, 18, and then move forward with the game? I'm leaning towards that. Well, I mean, can you blame him? Yeah, make it a level 18 with Charmeleon, Crackle, and then we'll keep going. I want to... Oh my gosh! Now you're showing up? What the heck is this? It's supposed to be like a... Oh, that's not okay. This is the most random Pokemon to show up in this route. That's a Venmo ad! There we go. Have you guys seen the theory that apparently, Venonat was originally supposed to be the pre-evolved form of, Butterfree? And it comes down to, like, the eyes. Like, Butterfree and Venonat have the same eyes. That was a wild encounter here that, that I ran into. Yeah. But at the last minute, they decided to change it. Yeah, I've seen that one too. Wolverine is actually just two Batmans kissing. And when you see that, you can't unsee it. That's right. Or if you see, you know, the Christmas time, you see those, like, silhouette outline nativity scenes. Once you see that as two T-Rexes fighting over a circular saw or a table saw, you can't unsee that. So I've run into a lot of Pokemon, and I didn't run into any of these. Now I've run into two of them in very quick succession. I think the nativity scene thing with two Tyrannosauruses fighting over a... Right? As a matter of fact, any time that I see those in people's yards and I'm with my wife, I say, hey, look, two T-Rexes fighting over a table saw. Or circular saw. She finds it less funny every time and dies a little inside. I find it more funny over time. Alright, once we get the Crackle here to level 18, we're gonna go and try to take on Misty. There we go. Let's go heal up, and we'll put Zazzle up front. And let's see if we can't get ourselves another badge. We are definitely going to deposit Venonat. I have no use for that bug. And then the big question when I finally get around to Safari Zone, am I going to waste time trying to catch Chanseys and all the stuff that's hard to... I think you have to. Like, you play these games, you can't not try to catch Chansey in the Safari Zone. Bum bum ba da 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 dum ba da da dum ba da 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 dum. Alright, we good here. Zazzle's up front. I'm gonna save because I'm a coward and I don't like losing. Which, when I get to Pokemon Gold and Silver, or Crystal, which is probably what I'm gonna play, I am not looking forward to the gyms in that. Whitney, or whatever her name is, with her Miltank. The one game that I need to play here is Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Beautiful song in canon because my stream and pirates are never... Why would they be synced? That's silly. Because I know that that game can create some wild cursed images. Maybe when if I get in and do a ROM hack or whatever, fan game, that's the one I'll start with. Alright. I don't want to go into a battle with Misty without having... Oh, there's another trainer. Let's do this. Then I'm going to heal, because I'm not going to go fight Misty with a less than 100% team. Zazzle! Use Thunder Shock! Why are you not able to take things down with one hit? I guarantee you, if you were to send a jolt of electricity into a pool, any fish in it would die. It wouldn't even be a question. Alright, let's see how bad the RNG goes for the Misty battle. As my strong against water type gets leveled by a Staryu. Not a Staryu, a Starmie. The only real backup I'm gonna have is Pidgeotto. Don't call me sweetie. That's weird. I don't know you, lady. That's my purse. Level 18. Paralyze. No. No paralyze. As Staryu becomes a one-hit KO from a tackle. Here we go. The Game Wrecker. Yeah, like, why did it do that much damage? Oh, that was crit. Pikachu's going down. Ooh. Let's see if we can... It's gonna recover. Alright, we're gonna quick attack. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Of course. Alright, we're good. Jeez. Hooray! Yeah, it really was a close one. Well, it wouldn't have been that close, but I went with Gust instead of, Alright, so what do I have here? I hope that's Bubble Beam that she gave me. It is. Should I teach Bubble Beam to... No, I don't think I'm going to. Because I'm going to... Eventually I'm going to have a Squirtle. I don't know if Squirtle... Does Squirtle learn that? On its own? Yeah. Crackle with Bubble Beam. That would be wild. Okay. I am going to send Crackle up first. Yeah, I know Bubble Beam is one of those weird ones that doesn't necessarily always get learned by leveling up. And so I'm not really sure. Alright, I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna have a, Drowsy, I think. Ember. Nice. Not nice. Don't critical hit me. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're just gonna crit me every time, huh? Yeah, we're gonna swap over because I don't want Crackle to faint. I will say in these games they made the psychic types too overpowered because there's not... I mean, Bug is pretty much the only thing that is strong against it, and I don't think there are many Bug attacks. Are there any Bug attacks? Alright. I'm gonna try it to see if... apparently Crackle can learn Dig. My fire type, which is weak to ground, can learn a ground attack. But when Crackle evolves into Charizard, it cannot learn Fly, even though it has wings. Pokemon logic. Yeah, I know that there's very few, but especially in Gen 1, I don't know if there are any specifically bug-type attacks. And that's true. I guess you're not wrong. It's just weird that, like, Nidoking can learn... Well, you say that, but Nidoking, who has claws, cannot learn Dig. So, there's that. Alright, so I believe... Let's save, just because I don't want something to happen. I don't know what Pokemon are in here, but I think Abra is here. This is where it got moved to. What are they? I want to say maybe Poison Sting? Oh, Leech Life. I forgot about Leech Life. So, Zubat, Pin Missile, and Twin Needle are Weedle, which you can't catch in this game. Oh, there's Abra. Alright, here we go. We're gonna see if we can't catch it. I are type so good. And it's gonna teleport. Bye, Abra. Hope you find your dad. Is Meowth in this place? This, what you call it? I should probably be leveling up Crackle, but... The problem is going to be so difficult to, like, go back to heal. Come on, Abra. I do want to look at, because I did see a Meowth. I bet this isn't... Yeah, we can't get Ekans in this one. Jigglypuff is here, I think. Yeah. So there should be Jigglypuff here. Oh, you can't catch Meowth in this version? Oh, that stinks. Has a bug that bug attacks deal normal damage to poison types, negating the super effective. Oh, has a bug that bug attacks deal normal damage to poison types. That's fun. Alright, so I'm actually looking for two Pokemon here. Jigglypuff and Abra. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jiggly. Oh, that's what I thought. The cat is asleep in my open suitcase on my white t-shirts. So that's a thing. Alright, come on. Where's Jigglypuff or Abra? Yeah, unfortunately I don't have anything to put a Pokemon to sleep. If I did, then I could make catching Abra a little easier. At least I don't think. I didn't really... Oh, look at that. I should probably fight this because a lot of experience. Alright, let's swap to Zazzle. I'm getting beat up by a pigeon. What? Wow, I'm getting beat up by a Pidgeotto really bad. I probably should have just stayed in there with Crackle. Come on, Abra. Where you at? Once again, I want the experience, so... Nidoking's a bit bulkier. But this might be the place to really grind and train up Pikachu if we're getting a lot of bird type. Come on, Abra. Oh, Abra, where are you? I mean, I could try to take a Pidgeotto down, but he seems to... He does quite a bit of damage. Hey! And the first thing I find is Jigglypuff. Level 3. Why is it such a low level? This is probably going to take it down in one hit. Yeah, what the crud? Why is it such a low level? That's insane. Yeah, but the problem is I think Jigglypuff is kind of difficult to catch, but that's what I should have done. And I don't think in this gen there was False Swipe. Which I think is the one that'll leave a Pokemon with like 1 HP. Ugh, this is annoying. So far I've run into one Abra and one Jigglypuff. And Abra teleported, and Jigglypuff I slaughtered. Oh, there's an Abra. Okay. Here we go. Attempt number 2 to catch an Abra. That down B. Nice! We got an Abra! 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it will teleport itself to safety, even as it sleeps. Should I nickname Abra? I'm not going to use it. So I'm not going to bother naming it. Now we just need Jigglypuff. Oh, too bad. I didn't name it. If you have a good name for it, when I get to Lavender Town, I will rename it at the Name Raider. Houdini, because he keeps escaping. I'm trying to remember, when do I get to Lavender Town? Not for a bit, I don't think. Yeah, it's a little while. Oh, here we go. Oh, level 5. That's better. Still don't think I'm gonna have anything... I'm trying to think if I have anything that's like, that does such little damage. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright. So it then sings a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep. Alright, are we naming this one? I'll start asking for every Pokemon before I, I'm naming it It. Name it It. Because of... Okay. Because of Pennywise. Alright. Now I have to go heal. Here's the daycare. But we're not going to go to the daycare, because I don't trust them to not steal my Pokemon. Plus, it's useless. It only becomes useful. The names are dumb, but it makes sense. I guess that's true. When you put it that way, I should probably buy more Pokeballs. I'm going to deposit a lot of items, though, because I don't see the need to keep holding on to them. Plus, your bags can fill up. That's not what I wanted. But, Abra. Which I have to rename to... The problem is, I'm not going to know what any of these Pokemon are now that I've put them away. Can we, like... I don't... Problem is, I don't know, like... in this early gen, like, what any of these are. Like, I don't remember them. TM1. Moonstone. Helix Fossil. Ether. But you have to keep your, bag relatively empty, or it's gonna... You're not gonna have a good time. Oof. I just remembered going on to the SSN. That you're... There's nowhere to heal on that boat. And I do prefer red and like fire red, leaf green, because once you get past, or once you get to Vermilion, you get the Versus Seeker. That makes leveling up so much easier in the newer gens. Pikachu with his little Pika strut. Where would I get a Cubone from? Crazy little girl. That's helpful. No, it's not. It's not helpful at all. Alright. I'm gonna guess you have bug type. Either bugs, which bugs would be nice, because... Oh, yep. Either bugs or Rattata they have. It's hard to tell with these sprites who's who. See, Weedle are in here to fight, not to catch. Bye, Weedle. Level 19! Are such high quality, it's easy to see what they're gonna be. Yeah, right? They only had so much to work with, so all of the sprites had to look the same. Alright, I don't know, I don't know what, let's go with Zazzle on this one. Well, that's rude. I'm doing this out of love. Leave me alone! Oh, I should have kept Crackle out there. Daggone it. Alright, well, I wasn't anticipating a Weepin' Bell. Oh, it was a crit, it's super effective, and it burned. And I'm not going to be able to hit it again. It's just going to be taken out by the burn. That's not complaining. Oh, I did. I overkilled it. I wish I hadn't swapped Pokemon. Now watch, I'm going to switch back to Crackle, and it's going to be a mistake this time, too. I'm training for my love. Don't bother me. Yep, that was a mistake, because ground versus this guy. How are you getting Cubone this early? I'm pretty sure Cubone is only in Rock Tunnel. Unless they change that, too. Ugh. This may not have been the smartest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's usually Rock Tunnel. Alright, I know this guy is a bug type. Unless that's not what it is this time either. I know in the other games he's a bee-free, Butterfree, but... Alright, the problem with this Butterfree is it's level 20, and so it has all kinds of powders. Stun, sleep, poison. That was a nice critical hit. Nice. Ugh. Perfect. Flawless victory. Probably gonna regret doing this as well, but here we go. Yeah, keep using the not effective thing. Great strategy, right? Well, I don't know if that has any other, it might have Gust as an attack. Unfortunately, because I cannot evolve Pikachu, it doesn't make up for the fact that Pikachu is just flat out weak. Alright, I'm going to guess the next one's going to use Rattata and Raticate. That's my guess. So, as a result, or maybe just Raticate. I'm not sure. Let's see. He's gonna have something stupid. He's gonna somehow have a Mewtwo. Spearow. It's not a problem. It's not a problem anymore. You can stop. Stop it. Stinking bird. Alright, so he did have Eradicate, but he had a Spearow. Alright, now we're into getting a few things here. Start by healing up. That's the first thing. Second, I believe the old rod is here. But I think the only thing you can get with an old rod is Magikarp. So we're gonna go ahead and try to catch this. Oh, it was a crit. I don't know if a non-crit would have, Let's move this up to the top here. A non-crit probably still would have taken it out. So maybe I should just throw a Pokeball? Down B. Oh no, not Splash! Oh wait, that doesn't do anything. That's crap. Oh, brother. I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs trying to catch a Magikarp. That's crazy that it took that many Pokeballs. Flip-flop. I should probably be keeping a running tab of who these named Pokemon are. Alright, next we need Pokeballs. Okay. So I can't do that yet. Alright, let's go to the, I think here, Pokemon Fan Club. What are you doing? Oh, Pikachu's got a little bit of a crush. Ooh la la. Give me a bike voucher. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Pikachu, it doesn't like you that much. Come on. Alright, so there's that. Now... yeah, give me the Squirtle. Oh wait, I can't really go through here, can I? Oh, level 21. Holy cow. Because I think I need cut first. Well, I got Diglett. I just don't want to go all the way there and find out I can't pick up, what I'm trying to get without cut. So I guess I need to actually go to... I guess we'll go and... it's gonna be a challenge, though, because they're gonna have a lot of, like, water types, fighting types. Now, I'm pretty sure I can go back and forth with the SSN, but, until you pick up, oh, excuse me. Until you pick up cut, then you can't go back on, so let's save first. Alright, so I want to fight everything. He probably has his Growlithe. Yeah, he's got a Growlithe. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to take on fire types yet. We are already off to a bad start. Well, we leveled up, but it's not really helpful. well, I guess I do have Diglett that I could have used. So Bite apparently has always been in a Pokemon game. It just wasn't Dark type here, and doesn't make anybody flinch. My friends! My friends! That's what you sound like. Could you imagine if the SSN sailed off as soon as you walked off, and then you get like soft locked into the game? That'd be a thing that would happen. Yes, I could probably buy potions to make this easier, so I don't have to go back and forth. But where's the fun in that? I'm not even sure fully what... Like, should I level up more before doing this, or... We'll see. Are you serious? I have to show the ticket every time? That's annoying. Alright. Yeah, since they added the extra room. I think Nidoking is gonna be important going into Surge. So let's work on leveling Nidoking up. Oh, it does learn Thrash. Let's use Thrash. Well, that's not going to do much there, buddy. But you probably don't have much else to use, do you? Bye! Humph! You rude child! I don't think she's going to, fight me. I am not a waiter. Okay, did anybody ask? Look, even they know how elegant and classy a cruise is. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna get attacked by two trainers. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be trying out Ember versus Quick Attack / Gust. Yeah, I kind of figured. We'll stay with this. The only thing I'd be concerned about is poison. You couldn't just take it out? No, you had to Leave that little bit of HP. Oh no, I went around the world for these. Well, that's your fault. I love Pokemon. Do you? Eh. There are means to an end. Okay. Not poisoned. Oh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. That was close. Item TM8. Body Slam. I mean, that would probably be good for as a replacement for Nidoking, but kind of holding off on that. Do 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 bow do 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 boom 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 ba da dum boom 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 ba da da dum. Ugh. That was another quality of life thing they added in Fire Red Leaf Green. I think you show it once and you're good. Oh, a global police agent. Alright, let's go down to this end first. I want to say the Pokemon that I'm going to run into moving forward or... well, I guess I don't know. Oh, it looks just like a Machoke. Alright, yeah, so these guys are going to be... either water or... what do they say about sailors and fighting? Or Machops, I'm not really sure. Okay, water. Possibly a mixture. Level 23. What's up? His sailor's pride is at stake. Did somebody say steak? I need Thunderbolt. As opposed to Thunder Shock. You know, the very concept of being stuck with a Pikachu for the whole game is wild. This is going to be a pain because while it's water. I think its primary is poison? No? Ugh. It's actually more of a pain for that. Your spirit sank me. That's weird. I like feisty kids like you. Horsey. Why are you not one-hitting horsies? Should definitely be one-hitting these. Otherwise, you're just being annoying. Who catches 3 horsies and builds a team out of that? I don't know if I have any potions. I'll have to look. Because I'd rather not go out and, like, heal again if I don't have to. Level 25. I only have a max potion. Got ourselves another sailor. We'll see if we can take him out one hit. Ugh, why did you start with rap? Do something else. This can go up to 5 turns. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go and heal after this battle. Didn't I one or almost one hit star you with Misty? And it was whatever. Alright, let's leave and heal. Oh, don't forget the item. I believe that's rest. For some reason that sticks in my brain that that's what that is. Which, sure, it could be useful. Yeah, the only problem is I'm not really able to level up anything besides Pikachu here so far. I mean, I could risk it with another Pokemon, but it doesn't make sense to do that. crap. Okay. So this is a sailor too? Oh, it's a fisherman. Same, but different. Do these not have any other attacks besides Wrap? Because that's garbage. Pikachu! Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. Thundershot gone. Make way for Thunderbolt. Oh, I'm walking the plank if I lose. Well, I better not lose. No. Yep. That's what I anticipated. You, sir, did not stand a chance. Okay. I would like to be able to level something else up besides Pikachu, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Because I think there's only sailors left. Okay, I don't believe that there's... Great ball! You know, sometimes you just gotta dig through the trash. To find cool items. This takes us out to the front of the ship, so there are some trainers here that are more fodder for Pikachu. Well, you would think that if I took down a level 20 Machop, a 17 should go down fairly easy. Shouldn't be any risk of Wrap on this one. That'd be wild if it took down, what you call it, Machop, but not... Yeah, see, they're all like... Ugh. And apparently now they all have Machops, so... Zazzle is kind of running away with the levels right now. The party's over when I say it's over. Thank you very much. Really need to level these guys up. Oh, brother. I love Snorlax. He's like my favorite. Well, I was going to use... Yeah, that's great. But this is a fisherman. I can swap over to whatchamacallit for the next battle. Nidoking. I might use an ether here. So I don't have to go all the way back and heal just to get PP for my attacks. This guy usually uses fire types, so our poison ground guy should be just fine. Oh, well, this works too. Voltorb is very fast. Now, there are no steel types in this gen. Ooh, but that's still going to do 20 damage. That's still a lot of damage at this level. Good fight. Ah, I feel young again. Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Alright, do we still have... Yeah, Nidoking there. Do I want to swap over after this one? I can... Because I don't know what she's gonna have. Should I go with Thrash? Let's try Thrash. Well, that'll do it. Yes. As long as I don't... Oh, okay. That shouldn't do much. Nice. I must salute you. Rubber, 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 rubber. Okay. I guess Crackle's not too far behind. I never saw you at the party. And? I'm beginning to wish I had left, whatchamacallit in there. Wake up. The problem is, it's not like the new ones where, like, you wake up and can attack that turn. You wake up one turn, and then you attack the next. So, I could wake up, and then it could put me asleep again. Oh, we're using the full 5 turns. Which means it's 7 turns before I get a chance to attack. That was nasty. All for only 325 experience. So I'm gonna go... I hate to do this, but I'm gonna go heal. That stinks. All because it took all 7 turns to wake up. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba, ba, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. We're getting there. Another like 40 to 50 minutes, and I should have the SSA unfinished. No, I'm just kidding. I think I have like 2 doors left to check. Good for you and your dad. Alright, so... will my rival, Winston, start with... Spearow? Or will he start with something else? Bonjour, Fred. Were you really invited? Well, kind of. Kind of. Okay. Bill gave me a ticket, and so I showed up. It's a nice Spearow. It'd be a shame if something bad happened to it. Fricasseed birdie. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I don't have anything right now to take on Sandshrew. Well, that was a nice critical hit. The problem I'm going to run into is getting Eevee now. Never mind, not a problem. I was more concerned with... Nice. How many Pokemon do I have? I gotta look at my Pokedex and see. I don't know that I'm at 40. I've seen 52 and I own 25. That's not great. Alright, we got HM1 cut. Now we can leave this boat, never to return. Say bye to the SSN. Bye, SSN. I hope you find your dad. It's one of the only cutscenes in the game. Dun dun. Alright. Now we're gonna go deposit Diglett and pull out Rattata, because I'm pretty sure Rattata can learn Cut. Might as well heal up. And then next is going to be interesting because Lieutenant Surge, one of the most emotional Pokemon episodes that were out there. Pikachu was like, I'm going to beat this. I don't need to evolve. And thus began the problems. Alright, I'm pretty sure Rattata can learn. This was a big flaw of these early games, though, this HM system. Oh, Rattata cannot learn it. Diglett can. Why did I think Rattata could? Can Raticate? Will you give me a Squirtle now? No. Oh, do you have to, like... Oh. That's not what I wanted. Ugh. I don't like that. Alright. Let's make sure Nidoking is first, because fighting these guys... And this is the worst puzzle in any Pokemon game. Just a little heads up, when I get to the Team Rocket hideout with the spinning whatevers, I will be using a map for that, because I am not just going to guess. Oh, Sonic Boom. Alright, maybe I should be using Thrash against these guys. Yeah, I should be using Thrash. I'm gonna have to leave here and heal before I take on Surge. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. And I'm good with allowing my giant Nidoking, even though Nidokings are not that big, apparently. Which is weird to me. I always envisioned them being huge, but they're, like, small. Problem is... Thrash... will confuse me. I'm gonna swap. Let's get Crackle out there. And it's only because of the confusion that's coming. Oh, that was a crit. That's not good. That means this does not do much damage. Well, I know Ember doesn't do much damage. I need Flamethrower. Yay, level 22! He's a rocker! Yeah, but we're definitely gonna have to, When I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. Alright, we'll go with Thrash again. Is Thrash a guaranteed, like, crit? Because it seems like it does that a lot. Yeah, it crit both times. Alright, so before I go and tackle this stupid puzzle, let me go and heal up. Just in case I have to resort to... cut. Just in case, well, my backup would actually be Diglett, so I don't really need to heal up for Charmeleon. I don't know if I'm really thinking forward enough to the Elite Four. Alright, let's spend 30 minutes trying to solve this puzzle. Start with the corners. Alright, so it's either up or left. Nice. I can't believe how quick I did that. Pokemon, Nidoking's first. Save. I don't know when the last time was I saved. Pint-sized challenger! Ha ha ha! You've got big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. A Pokemon battle's war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. Yeah, I don't think you will. Raichu! Oh, level 28. Holy crow. Oh yeah, that's what you need. Speed him up. Oh my. Well, there he goes. Down goes Raichu. Well, that was a thing. TM24. Is that Thunderbolt? I think it is, yeah. Which Pikachu already has Thunderbolt, so I don't need to teach it that. Pokemon Diglett. Alright, so we will have some other things to do before moving on. But as far as tonight, I am going to call it a bit shorter tonight. I have a plane to catch in 5 hours? Yeah, no. Catch it in more than 5 hours, but we're leaving in 5 hours for that, so... We're going to get healed up, we're going to save, and then I will call it a night. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. And I should be on Friday, maybe Friday of next week. We come back, well, maybe not Friday, because we come back Friday. But definitely next Saturday. So take care, and I'll catch you guys later.